From our studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee, coming to you from right inside the beautiful Spirit Lake Elementary School. I have here with me today, I have Nancy Kriener, the instructional coach, and Lucas Doxtad, second grade teacher. And guys, welcome, first of all.
Hey Jeff, thanks for having us.
I was just remarking on the beautiful entryway we have here now at the middle school as well, but just beautiful, very inviting, and I'm just speaking as a former parent who would come here, very easy to find as far as the office goes and everything. So you did a great job of putting this together.
Yeah, the kids are loving it. They love the video boards when they come in. They can see themselves and their teachers up there daily, and it is welcoming, it's bright, so we're loving it.
Yeah, we truly have an awesome campus.
Yes,
and that's what I refer to it as a campus.
It is. It's the community school campus here, and we're very proud of it. Something else we're very proud of, guys, we are talking about Energy Bus. And Casey had contacted me about this, and I'm like, Energy Bus. What is the Energy Bus? And now I found out a bit about it, and we want to let everybody else know because it's unique in Iowa that Spirit Lake has this. But let's talk about it first of all, where it stems from and what exactly it's supposed to do for our kids.
Okay, so the Energy Bus stems from Jon Gordon's work, and Jon Gordon is a best-selling author and motivational speaker. He's written many books about the power of positivity, and one of his books is The Energy Bus, and it has 10 rules for living our life more positively. And probably about 4 or 5 years ago, we did a elementary book study on that book. The whole staff did that.
Right.
And then Jon came out with the Energy Bus for Kids. It's just the kid version of the adult book about living with positivity.
Sure.
And so he, along with that book, developed the Energy Bus schools. And so it's a certified program, and we are the only certified Energy Bus school in Iowa, so that's kind of exciting.
Yes, it is.
And along with that, we have monthly coaching meetings with Jon Gordon, as well as the other schools who are certified bus schools. So we meet with people from Kentucky and Missouri and all across this United States.
Right.
And we bounce ideas off of each other and see what they're doing, and they can see what we're doing, and we just kind of support each other with the implementation of the program.
Well, let's talk about the implementation, because that's, everyone can use in this world today with a lot more positivity.
Right,
Sure.
absolutely.
And here we're building at our base with our youngest school children. And what a great way as a springboard for them moving through life to be instilled with positive thoughts, how to look at others positively, how to look at what you're doing positively, your family positively. And so what are some of the implementation that we're doing with the kids?
So we usually do start the year off with some sort of an assembly, and when the kids see a bus around and they see the energy and they start to think about it and we start to talk about positivity, we were able to have a real fun way of starting it off. Smoke machine, introducing all the different rules to the Energy Bus, the kids getting up, clapping, having fun, lights, and it was very crazy and fun and exciting for them. So a good way to get them excited about it. And then Principal Huebner came at the end and let them know that we were going to go to the Arnolds Park Amusement Park, which was awesome that Jeff Vierkant and the staff took Spirit Lake students only, and we got to go down there, ride rides, and then learn about the different rules of the Energy Bus.
So how did that work exactly? Did they have different stations to go to learn some of the different pillars of positivity?
Yeah, so we had there are 5 rules, but we did the first 4 down at Arnolds Park. And like one of them is behind Lucas, the love your passengers is rule number 4.
Right.
And so the kids had to go to one of the stations, learn about that rule, just kind of get a basic overview of that, do a little activity, and then they'd go ride the roller coaster and a few other rides. And then they'd go to station number 2 and learn rule number 2. And then they'd go play some games. And then it was a great day. And it was so fun to see teachers interacting with the kids and just having the best time. Everyone was loving it.
A great kickoff to a year, building relationships, already that positive energy. They learned about positive vision, so how they're going to see their day go or their life go, which we've all been around people that wake up and, I wish I had this.
Right.
And I had a football coach that we'd do 2-a-day practices, and every day we'd get there, he'd say, "Great day to be alive."
Yeah.
And it was dark out, and you're thinking, what's he talking about? And I ended up having, in college, a poster put above my bed, and I would think that positive vision about how my day was going to go. And then we have just fueling our ride with positive energy. That's our rule number 2. So our bus is full of that positive energy. We keep away from the negatives. No bullies allowed, which that's just power in numbers.
Yes,
and
it
so
is.
they'd go to a station and they'd find out about bullies, which they all know about, but how we're just not going to put up with it on the bus.
Yeah.
She had love your passengers and did a great job with that one. And then our 5th one is just enjoy the ride. Stop and actually take a breath and enjoy what you're doing out there.
That's interesting, because that's kind of my, I always say that life is short.
Right.
Day to day, enjoy the ride while you're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. The passenger aspect, we think of a bus and we think of the passengers. When you say love your passengers, who does that all include in your life? When you think of the passengers, you've got everybody on the bus. You've got the driver, you've got classmates and teachers.
Yep.
As far as passengers go, spreading the message, who does that include?
You're exactly right. It includes everybody in your life who's around you. And so your family, your friends, the people at school, your teachers, everybody. So when we say love your passengers, we're talking about how do you treat people, right? With love and kindness and being caring. And so we're using all those words too. And, it kind of goes along with the no bullying rule too, because you know what? Your bus doors also close. So if somebody is being mean or a bully, you don't have to let them in, right? So you don't have to let that ruin your day. There are things you can do to change your frame of mind and to use your self-talk to remain positive.
Right.
So those kind of go along together.
It does, absolutely. So as far as you introduced this at the amusement park, now throughout the school year, how will you keep addressing this message and moving through the month in the school year?
It will be a reoccurring theme throughout the entire year. And even though this is a children's book, it is still a big children's book, so he did move it from Energy Bus to Energy Bus for Kids.
Yeah.
But we're really going to take the time to build the foundation of our 5 rules and what we're going to do. And we want the kids to really be aware from all the way down TK preschool all the way to 4th grade about we're all on this bus together.
Right.
And we're going to continue to work towards accomplishing these goals and having these kids with positive energy.
And it's kind of a big book, especially for younger kids. It's not a sit down and read it at one time book.
Right.
So, each month we're reading certain pages and talking about that rule. And we have a monthly leadership team who meets together to plan those activities, plan the monthly assemblies that we'll be rolling out each month. So it's very directed at what we're doing and targeted, and then carried over and infused into the classroom, into the daily curriculum that they're doing.
Yeah. Well, it's just a good lesson for life. That's the way life unfolds. It's not one lesson at one time that covers everything. It's as things come along and they change day to day, week to week, and so forth. So as far as the implementation and so forth and moving forward, something I see is just, what they're going to carry with them from this young age, kindergarten through 4th grade, and they're going to take this home. And you don't know what someone's home life, instilling that energy, that positive energy and loving everybody and so forth. And as they get older and they get into sports and other fields of interest, what a great just feeling to have inside you to be positive and not negative.
Right. And this is something that we want to share with parents, and we will be sending a monthly guide home for parents to read through, and we want their buy-in too, and them to understand they might be interested in reading the chapter, The Energy Bus, and start looking at, sometimes I'm not waking up feeling like my day's going to go great. And if we get that buy-in, then it makes our job at school easier, and it'll make their job at home easier. Yeah.
I also like that it provides a common language for us. So when we talk about having that positive vision, what does that actually mean, right? So we're looking at our short-term goals, our long-term goals, how to keep those positive, and then how to keep yourself focused on that.
Right. Yeah. Boy, wonderful message. And I just think it's so impressive that you're the only school system in the state of Iowa doing this.
Yeah, it's very cool. We're excited about it.
Well, wonderful. Now, if parents have more questions or anything, who'd be the best person to talk to? Because, like you're right, having something like this at home, those lessons apply to all of us. Kids with silver sideburns like I have.
Big kids.
Big kids, right? Big old kids.
Well, we always encourage, the teachers always encourage, if you ever have any questions, contact the teachers. And we're always looking forward to reaching out and making those connections. And Mr. Hubner definitely is always in that. And also, as far as the books go, if there was a parent that wanted to read the chapter book, all of the staff have it, and I'm sure we would love to share it out and have them read that.
Great message to share.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Well, thank you for all the innovation that you bring to Spirit Lake Community Schools and our children and our next generation coming up. We can do nothing but great things with that. So thank you very much for being with me.
Thank you for sharing it. Thank you.
Pleasure
Thank
indeed. Nancy and Lucas here from Spirit Lake Elementary School. It is the Energy Bus. Find out more about it. Put some positivity in your life as well. We want to thank them for joining us. We thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast.
Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnolds Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by the headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. The Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.